Hey, Ethan, it's Albert here with ClickFunnels Support. So we'll go over this real quick. So I'm looking over your messages here, okay? Your conversation with the other agent. So I'm looking here at your domain here, okay? So that domain, if I go back here to your domains here, right? So it looks like that's the one you're using, okay? So let's see. So let's go and click on this, and I'm looking at your home page here, okay? So this is what homepage it's set to, which is this funnel here. Okay, let me just back up real quick, and let's go confirm that. All right, let's go. So house listing for 6614, then go to your funnel here, house listing for 6614, Barshaw. All right, so I know that's the right one. So I'm going to this funnel. Now, if I look here, right, so this is your page path, right? So here's your domain. This looks totally different. So this looks like you have a domain specifically for this house. Okay. All right, so it looks like you're using this domain for this listing, but on this domain that you sent in, you have it set for that funnel, okay? So it looks like you're using two different, okay, so what you need to do is, if you're not gonna use this domain for that funnel, let me see, let me look for that other URL you have. I think it was this one, 46614 Bradshaw. Okay, all right, so you should have this set to that home page. Let's see. All right, so it looks like you have two funnels set to that. So default page, so that this should override it. Let me go here, confirmation, opt-in. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open this page. So judging by the link that you sent, this here, so this domain is not, you have it connected to that funnel, right? But it looks like you have two domains connected. You're trying to connect two domains to one funnel. You have it set up correctly in here. Okay. So you're using this domain for this funnel. That's perfectly fine. But the link that you sent us is here, right? And that's here. Let me go here. And that's this domain. All right. So the link you emailed us about is this here. Okay. And then you do have it set, like I showed you before, you do have it set to that same homepage here, but you're using a different domain here. So my question to you is, which domain would you like to use? I'm assuming it's going to be this one. This is going to be your correct one. And if that's the case, let's just go up here real quick. Now this is your main link, just so you're aware. Whenever you advertise, you may know this already. I'm just going to go over this real quick. Between this link, your main link here, and this first funnel step link, behind the scenes there in the background, there's a couple links that are triggered that trigger your stats. Okay, so just so you know, whenever you're placing a link in an ad or something, just make sure you're using this. So, all right. And if you're going to do a live page test, I would use this. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that. All right, let me go double check your opt-in. So it looks like that's correct. So it looks like that's set up good. You're good to go. Maybe you figured it out. Let me just go ahead and do an opt-in. Let's go ahead and test your opt-in form for you. Just give me 1 second here. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and opt in and put random numbers there. All right. right, let me double check your second page there. I'm just making sure your pages are matching up. And there we go. Okay. All right, so it looks like that's all set up correctly. So I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to accomplish. It's just a little confusing because you're sending me this link here. All right. And that has a completely different page path. So let me just go over that real quick with you. So this is how we differentiate. So here's your URL, right? You know this, and this is what's called your page path. You may know this. I'm just going to go over it with you. All right. Now there's two places. This one shows up here is what you see up in the URL, right? And that's changed. That's obviously updated here, right? So you can change that there, update, all right? Then obviously here is the second area. So this is a generic page path. Anytime you go through this, especially if you clone any of these funnels or anything like that, just go ahead and come in here and try to make this as unique. You know, maybe opt in and give it some numbers, some alphanumeric digits. That's what our system is doing here. It's generating these digits here in an attempt to make it unique, because this is generic across the entire platform, right? So this is a default name, okay? So just keep that in mind. The reason I'm going over this is just anytime you have any issues where a page is not going to the right place, right? Anytime your home, your domain is not going to its home page where you're wanting it to, right? On the back end in the default area here, you set your default page, right? Right now it looks like it's all set up good to go, but I'm just giving you some information so that if you have any issues, things to check are your domain, your home page, your default home page like I showed you, and then your page paths. All right, your page paths, you want to make sure they're not identical to any other funnel. Okay, those are the things that cause your home page and your URLs not to open or cause them to open in error pages. Okay, so as far as I can tell, this is good to go, and the URL that you sent me here, you'll just need to go into that URL, that domain there. If that's the one you want to work with, all right, just need to come in here and let's just make sure it's on the correct home page, right? So if this is the one you want to use, this gives me an opt-in. Just keep in mind that you can't have two domains set to the same home page. It's not going to work, okay? It's going to cause an error. So you already have the other domain set to this funnel here, right? So you have this domain set here, and it looks like you're trying to get that other domain to set to this home page as well. So that's why you're getting an error. If that's what you're trying to do, that's why that error is occurring. Okay. Give me one sec here. All right, so I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go to your funnels. Now you just need to, what I'm looking for is, see, you've changed this. So it looks like that link that you sent, you originally had it on a different funnel, right? So this page path is obviously somewhere in your, I don't know what page it's on. I don't know what funnel it's on because you have them both set to that same page here, right? So that obviously doesn't match here because it's the wrong URL, okay? So it's, to clarify this, it just looks like you're trying to get both domains sent to the same home page, and it's not going to work, okay? Maybe you can clarify what you're trying to accomplish. Maybe I clarified that for you. I'm not sure. All right, so I'll just need to get some more details and exactly what you're trying to accomplish, okay? I just wanted to go over that with you and kind of show you our troubleshooting process here to kind of figure out what's going on. All right, thanks. Just go ahead and hit me up as soon as possible. All right, thanks.